I'm guessing not all of these, blueprints of bots and what looks like neural interfaces. I'm guessing not all of these are strictly legal copies. I'm seeing a ton of proprietary information here. I have no idea how to use an acoustic turn screw. I might just end up hurting someone or accidentally unlocking doors.
You're back! Congratulations! You managed to take a tin can for a walk. You, shitbot. Come over here, let me take a look.
Affirmative human!
Let's see how little Miss University dropout did today. Failed at human interaction. Failed at maintenance work. Failed at bot-to-bot communication. Failed at everything. That wasn't just shit. That was sub-shit. A shit taken by a shit. We're delving into the filthy nether regions of shittiness here. That was a slap in the fucking face with a giant shit. Ugh, I give up. I'm writing this one off. Shitbot will be taking one final trip to the scrap heap. Maybe I can sell it for parts. Recover at least some of my investment.
Really? Do you have to do that? He seemed to enjoy welding.
Yes! What about the welding?
Welding? Don't talk to me about welding. There's no plata in welding.
Well, more than selling him for parts, right?
Fuck. Whatever. Yeah. I'll try and sell the fucking thing to a local contractor. Who knows? Maybe we can still save this dump from the creditors for another month. I have no more use for you today, Bettel. You can bugger off to your waste of breath campaign work.
You support the Social Democrats, don't you?
Of course I do. Doesn't mean I think things will change. I just think it's time the mother trods in charge was swapped out for a new set of fuckers. Make sure you get a good night's sleep, Bettel. Long day ahead tomorrow. So don't spend all night bouncing on top of that journalist boy toy of yours.
I'll make sure to tell him. See you tomorrow, Wit.
If I sit down, I won't get up again. And not because it's comfortable, but because it's really, really sticky. If I try that, I believe Mira might actually stab me with a screwdriver in the face.
Tootin' six-barrel. Well, if it ain't my favorite cowgirl. Can I point you in the direction of something, darling?
Where's the Propas synagogue?
Salam shalom howdy. The Propas synagogue is located in the souk, also known as the shuk. That sure is confusing. Anytime you need a rootin' six-barrel shooting crow cowboy to give you directions to anywhere in Propas, you just call on the crow boy.
Excuse me.
I'm just a guy with guitar, trying to make sense of it all. Everything just seems so banal, but there's Need to stay up and ponder. Get out there before it's all gone. I know it's not that easy. Such a mind fuck. Oh, believe me, I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying not to let go. I'm trying to keep going. Trying. I still don't really know who I am. After all of these years of goddamn, we're just spinning around in the dark, orbiting around a dying star. There's no need to lay down and cry.
You touch it, you bought it. And I'm not buying that. Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats. And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person.
Not again. When did this happen?
Hey, Sissy. Last night, the Fashos even saluted the camera. Bloody Omegas. Think they're untouchable.
Do you need any help?
With this, I got it. There's more important things for you to do.
You should get a decommissioned military drone from Mira. Go ballistic on their asses. Yeehaw! Yeah, that'd teach him.
Behind this sweet facade lurks a lioness. It's tempting, but then we'd have to deal with the eye as well. I'll just keep cleaning up the mess until Constantine's goons admit defeat. Oh, by the way, Sissy, did you see the update? Aish! 2 points. Not bad. Not bad. Our biggest jump in weeks. Ha! 2 points. That's something to celebrate. Uminska invited all the managers to join her tonight in Warsaw for the live feed.
You going?
If I finish up in time, of course. When did I ever say no to a party? How was Trieste? I think I see a tan.
Good. They have this thing in the sky. I don't know what it's called. It's big and yellow and made of fire, and it's super hot. So awesome.
I remember the sun from Botswana. They have that there too. But it's much bigger and much nicer.
You're such a warm dusher, Baruti. Who needs the sun when you have the clammy, sticky heat of Propast in July? So what's the plan, Stan?
Today, there's delicate work to do. Do you know Queenie?
Queenie? No, I don't think... Wait. The Babka on the boat, out by the bricks?
That's her. Teta Queenie basically runs the Chinese market. She's the only one who dares stand up to Mr. London. When you meet Queenie, you'll understand. Everyone in the bricks respects her. Everyone in Propast. And that's why you're going to talk to her.
Me? Baruti, you're so much better at this than me.
Even if that's true, I can't. I'm meeting with some local business owners from the Shuk. I need to stay put. Pay Queenie our respects. Let her know that she's a friend to the party and that we're very happy with how she runs things. Ask if there's anything we can do for her.
And... I'm sensing an and. There's always an and.
Ask her for her support and endorsement. It will have a big impact on our campaign in this barrio.
So that's all. Beg one of the most powerful people in Propast for a favor.
That's all, Sissy. Easy, ne? Oh, and you might need this.
Cryptocoin? What for? I have monies.
Have you ever shopped in the bricks, Sissy? Folks there aren't too fond of traceable funds. They prefer plata. Cash, not credit. And no banks.
Maybe I won't jump into the river from sheer embarrassment of making an ass of myself.
Makoya! When you come back, we're done for the day. I have a party to get ready for.
It's the only temple in Propast. It's a lot bigger on the inside. I checkpoint. I haven't filed the paperwork to get through there.
What's on your mind, Sissy?
I don't think I ever asked Baruti how he ended up working for Lea Uminska and the Social Democrats. 7 siblings. Impressive work. I can't even begin to relate. Makes me wish I'd had siblings growing up. Well, I did. I just never knew. I can understand how he'd missed them all, especially the twins. Sounds like they were close. Konstantin Wolf is Uminska's biggest opponent, and Baruti's nemesis. I don't know what he'd do if Wolf won the election. Probably leave and head back south. Sounds like Baruti's been around the world and back. I'm jealous. Before the coma, I don't know. I didn't care as much. I was happy staying put. And now that I want to travel more, I can't afford it. I should get good. Sounds like Baruti's been... I don't know much. Most people I know have an ambivalent relationship with Europolis. I don't know much about... Most people I know have an ambivalent relationship with Europolis, but Baruti seems to be very happy here. I wonder if that's just show. I don't know much about Baruti and his life before we started working together. We've been friendly, but he knows a lot more about me than I do about him, and I am curious. Baruti always speaks so warmly of Lea Uminska. Baruti always speaks so warmly of Lea Uminska. He must be her biggest and most loyal supporter. I don't think I can ever really understand that kind of dedication, especially when it comes to politics. It's impressive, almost humbling.
How well do you know Uminska?
I've known her for several years, professionally. It's not like we're friends. Although she did take me out to dinner once, to thank me for my help. She's guarded, not the warmest person in the world. I think that's where we need to improve. Help her to open up and be more human. Get voters to see the person behind the mask. I really do think she's the right person to run Europolis. And not just because the alternatives are so disturbing.
Every time I watch Konstantin Wolf speak, I get the shivers. The bad ones.
They don't call him Kaiser Konstantin for nothing. And Lea, Miss Uminska, she knows him better than most. She has to constantly stand up to him and his hooligans. She has to deal with incessant insults and slandering without sinking to his level. I don't envy her that position. She's not perfect. No one is. But she is the person in the world I respect the most, and I will follow her through thick and thin, to the very end. I owe her that.
7 siblings.
What do your younger sisters do?
The twins. They are wonderful, Sissy. You'd like them. They also jumped ship. Left the family business, but I don't think Father ever expected them to be a part of it. They live in Ireland now.
They're Neo-Luddites.
Anarcho-primitives.
Cool. A friend from uni went feral for a few years. She told me all about it after she reintegrated. Apparently, there's no trains and the tribal council forbids air traffic.
There's one old ferry that runs daily from Liverpool, but that's all. And there's no wire connection to Ireland. We don't get to talk often, unfortunately.
What about your other siblings?
They're all in the family business. Corporate lawyers, financiers, like Father. My oldest sister Lesedi is second in command. When Father retires, she takes the reins. He keeps a tight leash on everyone, and when he can't, he cuts you off.
Your mother too?
We see each other now and then. But to Father, she was just another in a long line of baby mothers. bought and paid for. They are separated. She shares an estate with the other ex-wives. It's an odd arrangement, but Mother knew what she was getting into. She's been well compensated. I think she's happy, in her way. Hey, what can I say? My family is crazy, dysfunctional. It's what I wanted to escape from, Sissy. I didn't want to keep living that life, and I'm not one of them anymore.
I don't get your enthusiasm for Europolis, Baruti.
You've only been here a few months, Sissy. It takes time to understand Europolis. It has a complicated, fragmented soul. Every district is its own organism. I find Propast fascinating. More so than the other districts I've lived in. Dresden, Gdansk, even Berlin. Propast has an old soul. There's real history here. But it's also where history is being rewritten. Where the new Europe is actually happening. That's another reason why I came here for the campaign. Propast is like a barometer for Europolis as a whole. Whichever direction the wind blows in Propast, the rest often follows.
Will you stay here after the campaign is over?
I don't know what Leia and the party has planned for me, if we take office. I'm not sure my future is in politics. But I won't abandon my duty if I'm asked to serve. I'll stay in Europolis for certain, unless Wolf wins. Then, I don't know. Anything but going south. I want to keep a safe distance from father and the family business.
I should get. I don't know. I should get. See you later, Baruti.
Okay, Sissy. I'll see you later. Hey, Zoe.
Constantine Wolf. Are you worried Wolf could win?
Of course I'm worried. He is a snake. Slippery and... venomous. Wolf is a populist, a nationalist, a fascist. He claims he represents the people, but he only represents himself. And, of course, the corporations that are secretly backing his campaign.
I thought Wolf was anti-corporate. That's what he says in the ads.
That man has a lot of plata. Millions being channeled into his campaign. Where do you think that's coming from? He has the support of some very powerful people. The same people he bad-mouths in his manifestos.
I don't understand.
It's a show, Sissy. The corporate syndicate knows that Dieter Gross and the Alliance have lost any shred of authority and trust. They made a mistake there, and it's hurt them. With Wolf, they have a new strategy. He pretends to distance himself from the corps in order to represent the working people. He will berate the corps, claim that he's going to clean things up, put power back into the hands of the proletariat. But the truth is, he is even more in the pocket of the syndicate than Dieter Gross and the Blues. It's a brilliant strategy, as long as they can control him.
And you don't think they can?
I think he's more dangerous than they have reckoned with. He's two-faced, manipulative. Once he's clawed his way into power, he's capable of anything. He's created a cult of personality around himself. A very calculated fictional narrative that appeals to a lot of voters unhappy with the state of Europolis. The only thing we can do is try to expose his lies. And
What?
I think I found something. I've been doing a lot of digging. Back in Botswana, I have connections high up in Bokamba Mesa. Family connections. There might be evidence of BM funneling funds into Constantine's campaign, maybe even directly into his personal account. And if that's the case, we might finally have some real dirt on Kaiser Constantine. At the very least, it would make people question his integrity and honesty. If we're lucky, Maybe even enough evidence for a criminal investigation.
I hope you're being careful, Baruti.
I am. Once I have concrete evidence, I'm giving it to your man, Riza. He can do the story, expose Wolf and his lies.
I'm sure the Hand will be very interested. But Baruti, please just stay low, okay? Kaiser Constantine is evil.
He is. And this is exactly why we have to fight him. We cannot back down, Sisi. To do so would be dishonest and cowardly.
Sounds like Baruti. You're lucky to have traveled a lot.
I don't know if I'd say I've traveled a lot, but I have traveled. When I was part of the family business, I regularly did business across Africa, the kingdom, and the conglomerate. It made me realize how lucky I was to grow up in Botswana and South Africa. The freedom and prosperity we enjoy in the African Union, the resources, fresh air, lack of pollution. I miss that. Most of all, Africa is a paradise. And you don't think about it until you see how it is elsewhere. How people are hungry, cold, with no easy access to implants or gene therapy.
I really miss Africa. Especially when it's like this, boiling hot and humid. Does it ever get better?
Better? Never. Well, maybe for a month in spring and autumn. But winter here is bitter and wet. And in summer, it's like this every day. Not a breath of fresh air. No, you must learn to appreciate Europolis for its strengths and not compare it with home, Sisi.
I don't think I ever asked. How did you end up working on the campaign?
Just a happy accident. I was working for a charity in Dresden, a support network for homeless teens. I'd only been in Europolis a couple of months. I was still learning the ropes. I honestly had no idea what I was doing. One day, Leia Uminska got in touch, asking how she could be of assistance to our charity. She'd just been elected leader of the party. We got to talking, she told me about her campaign. Of course, I was an arrogant ass. I told her everything I thought they were doing wrong. Humility wasn't in my blood back then. Afterwards, I figured, well, that's the last I'll ever hear from her. 2 weeks later, I get an offer from her campaign manager. They want me to join her team in Gdansk.
That must have been a good feeling.
I was scared, Sisi. I left Botswana because I was tired of doing things just for myself. I came to Europolis to help others, maybe do some good, for once. And now, suddenly, here I was, part of a movement to change the world. I wasn't prepared for it, but I couldn't say no. And I haven't for a single moment regretted that decision.
I don't know much. What did you do before you came to Europolis?
I was a lawyer. Can you believe it? Corporate law even. Eish.
Yeah, no, I can't see it.
I was good too. I managed the family's trust in Johannesburg. My older brothers run things from Francistown, Gaborone, and the City of London.
How many brothers do you have?
4. And 3 sisters. We are 8 altogether. Same father, different brothers.
You're the youngest.
Youngest boy. I have 2 younger sisters. Twins. They aren't involved in the family business. But my older sister Lesedi is. We don't speak. She did not approve of my change of heart.
What happened?
What can I say? I finally saw what I was doing with my life. Existing only for myself. Obsessed with money, power, status. Also, I didn't agree with some of the investments we were making. The lack of ethics. So, one day I left it all behind my job, my family, my fiancée. I had to make a clean break. It was too easy to simply fall back into the good life. I had to learn to struggle.
You don't miss them?
Every day, Sissy. Every day. I speak to Gosego from time to time, my second oldest brother, and the twins, of course. But the rest? They were disappointed and angry. They didn't understand. Never will.
I should get going. There's work to do and I can't be late. Reza gets really annoyed if he's cooking and I miss dinner time.
See you later, Baruti.
Later, Sissy.
I let you go home early, and you choose to hang around this place? Good for ya. Fence, but get a...
What's on your mind, Sissy?
What do your younger sisters do?
Ah, the twins. They also jumped ship. Left the family business. But I don't think father ever expected them to be a part of it. They live in Ireland now.
They're Neo-Luddites.
Anarcho-primitives.
Cool. A friend...
I should get going.
See you later, Baruti.
Okay, Sissy. I'll see you later.
It's warm and tingly. Odd. No one can agree if it's the Shuk or the
What's
Souk,
the hurry?
but that's as far as the Discord goes. It may look
I'm
dodgy,
actually
but the
worried
Souk,
about Frida.
the Shuk,
She's on the
whatever,
dreamer all the
is a
time,
pretty harmonious
like
place.
non-stop.
Entspann, Bruder. It's geil. It's born. Don't get your gags all twisted.
Idiota, I'm being serious.
I'm sorry, do you mind?
Howdy, partner. Where are you off to today?
Our apartment, we buy takeaway down in the bricks at least once a week. Great food, and if you're lucky, you can pick up some cool stuff. If you're not so lucky, the worst junk. Can you direct me to the Chinese market?
You looking to do some shopping in the bricks? Well, shucks. Say ni hao to the Chinese market for me. It was a pleasure serving you this fine day, miss.
can she
You have a
be?
minute.
14?
Anytime.
For someone her age, she projects a lot of authority. Not that I would know, but those items look very, very expensive.
Good day. Welcome to Queenie's Quintessentials. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for Queenie.
Oh, the Madame's not seeing anyone at the moment. I can show you her latest creations if you'd like.
I'm not shopping. I need to speak with Queenie. Could you ask her if she has a moment?
That depends. Did you bring anything?
Bring anything? Like what?
Madame Queenie is a respected figure in this community. In order to see her, you need to show respect. A gift, something of value. Something that proves you're here to discuss important matters.
What would that be?
I'm sure you'll find something that reflects your taste and the value you place on a potential meeting with the Madame.
Nobody. Really? Really? Look, you know, you don't have to stop and pretend you're interested. I don't have any. You're making a smart decision there.
No. That's clavada. A total rip-off. Way too expensive. I'll give you $3.50 for it and not one quai more. Please don't interrupt. These are delicate negotiations.
$3.60, and that's my final offer. Can you see that I'm
Yeah,
busy with it?
that's it. That's the price you give to strangers. How many times have I shopped here?
There are so many dream junkies around.
The city should do something. It's
Ahoy, Belle! Looking for some picker?
Seriously? Because some people can't moderate their dream time.
No offense. All right. You're disrespecting me.
Chinese lions. Most likely made of moon dust. I've heard that stuff causes rashes. The Baiju, Chinese liquor. Looks expensive. That bottle of liquor.
Baiju, Chinese wine. The very best you can possibly get. This one is distilled from the rarest seeds of tear grass grown on the Himalayan slopes, with purified water from the deepest wells of Kunming and organic rice grains from Guilin.
Sounds expensive.
For you, only 20,000 yuan.
20,000? That's insane.
It's a bargain. Look, the price tag says 30,000. You're getting an incredible deal.
Well, I don't have 20,000 yuan. Can't you go any lower?
I'd be losing money if I did that. No deal.
I'm sure you can do better than that.
Already late.
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole Revere couture thing.
Take a look at my merchandise. You see anything you like? How much do you have to spend?
Feel free to move on. There are better. That's it.
How do you expect me to be able to feed my children? Make
This
rent,
one contains
pay Mr.
real
London for
comet
protection.
ice. How is
360.
comet ice good for your
350.
libido, real or
360.
otherwise? Ice is ice.
There are so many dream junkies around.
The city should do something. It's unseemly.
What they should do is ban dream machines.
Sunshine into your
Seriously?
Move along. Nothing to see here.
My favourite Avant Cafe and Meta Brewery. It's a chain, yeah, but local to the Prague district and so much better than those Scandinavian omni-chains.
Original Consumer Goods would like to remind you not to stare directly at our
Get
sun,
your mouth
as it
and
may
eat.
cause
Oh, I got a
blindness and
hankering for
tumors.
Y'all come back anytime now, you hear? Crow boy here. Don't be a stranger now.
The new Dream Machine by Monty opens up a world of entertainment.
A building filled with dream machines? Yeah, no. There's absolutely nothing I would want in there. The Uminska ads are bold, and she does come across as a leader. That's why I'm volunteering for her, I guess. That and also Baruti's passion. Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole
Hello, my
generators,
friend. You're not in a
nanobot
rush,
paste,
are you?
neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises. There's nothing you can't get in the souk. Unless you're looking for cheap trinkets and fake antiques, then yeah, the brick. Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats.
So sorry.
There's nothing you can't get in the souk. Unless whatever it is, it's top quality stuff. Top quality
Take a moment to look
yuckiness.
at my wares. Farewell, my
Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats.
I don't even know where to start. I'm just a guy with guitar, trying to make sense of it all.
This is no place for a young lady.
I know dream machines are supposed to be safe after that whole plot to control humanity was exposed, but looking at those dream junkies, I'm not so sure. Looks like he's in charge of the ferry. The ferryman, I guess.
On any other day, I'd be telling you to step aboard and hold tight. When I ring the bell, the ferry will take you across. But there'll be no bell ringing now that the Eye has shut down all unauthorized traffic in and out of Propast. My bell has been silenced. I have no purpose in life.
You must wake up.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in Propast.
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole red hair confusion thing.
One little push and she's in the river. No one will know it was so... Wait. What am I thinking? You don't want to end up on Most Wanted. Well, no. This must be the sort of expensive gifts the girl was talking about. Gifts that others must have brought to get an audience with Queenie. Expensive.
See anything new, eh?
Never tasted the stuff. Above
You know,
my
you don't have to
sophistication
stop here. I
grade.
don't have anything
I
to
consume
contribute.
cheap lager and weak tea.
Have you changed your mind? 20,000 is an incredible bargain.
I can't afford that.
You're missing out on a good deal.
I knew you wouldn't buy anything. Whenever.
Hey, do you have a minute? Thanks for stopping by.
One little push and she's in the river.
Hello
No
again.
one will
Did you bring
know
a
it was
suitable
so-
gift for
wait,
Queenie?
Wait. What am I thinking? You don't want to end up on Most Wanted. Well, no. Should she even be working at her age? Oh, who knows? She could be 30. The stuff you can get done in the shadier
See
parts of
anything you like?
Propast.
I'll see you soon.
Looks like cheap liquor, but what do I know about liquor? A bottle of Baiju. Baiju. Chinese liquor. Looks expensive.
Take a look at my merchandise.